What's going on, everybody? Today's video is Monster Hunter. I think I've done a hunting video before, but this is more aimed for the people who are beginners or interested about the game, haven't played it. Just kind of helpful information. This guy's your resource center. You want to do their deliveries. Here's some of them. You deliver stuff to them, they give you stuff. They unlock new things. This is your bounties. You want to set up those every time you do them because they give you research points and they give you armor spheres. The higher level, the higher your rank, the better the stuff they give you. This is your investigations that you'll start getting whenever you find tracks and stuff of that nature. Anyway, this guy over here shows you your research levels of your monsters. See, I'll show you different things. Yeah, special investigations. And the monster field guide is useful. Say you want to know what monster dropped what, and they also show the weaknesses too when you get it. So the research level up, it'll show you what their cards and what their rewards are. Everything. This guy right here is very important. He's where you cultivate your stuff. Like right now, I've got honey, thunderbugs, and blast bugs in there. But you do nullberries, the seeds, herbs, nuts, mushrooms. Honey's important. Flash bugs are if you like flash bots. I found flash bombs because you forgot. My thing about this game has always been, what I've always explained to people, my experience has been either they're going to hate it and say it's the fucking grindiest polished turd they ever played, or they'll love it and get borderline addicted to it pretty much. There's really no in between from what I've seen. But if you do use the bow, you definitely want to get your mushrooms. You want blue mushrooms and herbs so you can make potions. You want honey so you can make major potions. They all do different things. It's good to have a little bit of all of them. Oh yeah, another thing, if you the bow guns, here's your stuff to make the ammo for that too. So you want to definitely do that as soon as you can. Let's see. This is where the Argosy captures that when you unlock it. He'll trade stuff for you. Well, he'll find stuff for you. This is the melter. You get to meld your meld items. And you get plates, those rare ass plates. Yeah, these look reviews. And you also build your decorations to get certain jewels if you need them. Let's see. This is where your room is at. I only mention it because this is where you do the tail rider stuff. It's another thing where you can send your people you've met, their cats or yours, out to do the tail rider safari. So they find items for you. Talk to him again, then you can deploy them. And that's, all the areas you've been to, and you choose what rank to keep out on mass train. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I want to go off. Anyway, that's it. In the insects and different endemic life that you find, you can have them in here. You choose what to have. See, I have a little capsule run around with a lot of shit. There's probably something up on the side, who knows. Anyway, this is the first area you start off in. Actually, you don't start off here, you get to make your way here when you first start the game, but this is your main area. So you unlock the research area and this is useful for getting around faster. The lift to take you to different places. Anything for you to eat at, which I'll touch on that in just a minute. I'll walk up to it instead of taking my time with it. This is going to be where your workshop's at, where you make your armor and weapons and stuff here. You make your equipment for your palicos too. do augments and set decorations and all that good stuff. You do that here. This person sells stuff. Now they'll have quests for you too. To upgrade some of the items you get, like the ghillie suit and here's your handler that does your missions for you. And here is the canteen, which is very important. Anytime you before you go on a mission, always eat the canteen, because as you see, like that one, increases health 50, stamina 50. And I would recommend eating for attack up, because in my experience, all the monster games, attack is way more important than defense. It makes a lot bigger difference than the defense does. The defense doesn't really, especially when you get to the high rank missions. I mean, in like the G rank, master rank, or the hell call them. Attack is way more important than what your stuff's gonna be. And I'll show the gathering hub next. That's where you do your multiplayer stuff. But you can actually do multiplayer missions from, well, it's down there at the bottom. You see it? Way down there, there's a board that you can use to do missions. But you can also do it from the gathering hub. But again, yeah, definitely eat. This is also where you do the arena quest. You talk to her right here, and she'll give you arena quest. Push the quest. I'm not online right now. I think anybody wanted to hear me talk while I was doing the video. Anyway, then here's your master rank quest, and then here's the challenges. My master rank's low as shit. It's like 7. There's low rank and high rank. The only thing I don't like about the arena quest is that you can't carry your own equipment. Yeah, you see where there's available weapons. It gives you a specific loadout for fighting them. And I usually just use the longsword.
It's so good to see you.
Once it came out in Freedom Unite or whichever one it was, I've used a longsword ever since. I started off with a great sword, but it's too slow for me. I tell you, this is where you do quests. And then the ones, as you see, I haven't done shit hardly. The ones that have the icons beside them give you extra stuff. And see, this one is the upgrades the clinical booster. It says in the client information that one upgrades canteen ingredients are added to it, which means you can cook more things. It means, oh shit, I can't show you that because I've already eaten. But when you eat, you can actually choose. I ain't gonna do it. You actually choose what ingredients you want in it, and it'll show you what gets added to it, what stats are, increases, and all that good stuff. I would recommend whenever you go out on a mission, always have potions and mega potions. If it's high rank or hard rank, carry some max potions or an ancient potion. That way, if you die, you can get your life back up to the max. Because it starts off at 100, and I think it goes up to 150 or some shit. Carry herbal medicine with me, just for it's an extra healing thing a little bit, but mainly because it gets rid of poison. No berries are a must. Rations, like I said, always eat for life and attack, because you can get rations and well done meat very easily. I always carry demon drugs and armor skins with me, because they increase your defense. And if when I'm doing multiplayer, I keep Dust of Life and Life Powder with me so I can heal them apart from the group. I don't carry honey with me, that's the max, because I usually gather it while I'm out, and I leave a few, don't have it maxed out so I can pick them up. If you want to capture things, you have to have your trank bombs with you. Flash pods are always good, especially if you're fighting Rathalos, because that fucker likes to fly, and that's one way to get him out of there. The traps, I use them half the time. There's power charm, armor time. Like I said, attack's more important than defense is. I know it looks like I don't have any inventory, which I really don't, but I use all this shit all the time. Another thing is certain things you use, like if you know there's certain things you want to fish for, always carry bait bugs with you. poison smoke bombs. If you need to kill herbivores or any of the insect things, any of their carbs, carry poison smoke bombs with you. And that's the easiest way to kill them, and they won't destroy them, you'll be able to carve them. Barcasters warp you back to the beginning, to your camp. If you get in a tight spot, I don't carry them with me, because I keep a lot of healing shit with me, so I ain't gonna run all the way back. The poison, tinged, and drug meat, you can put that out for certain things, especially Devilio, or else, like you said, then you can, like I said, that'll put them to sleep, that'll poison them, and that'll poison them, that'll paralyze them. If you fight stuff like Diablos, or anything like, especially Diablos, you have them on the ground, you use screamer pods, when he digs down in the ground, shoot that, and then it'll pop him out, and it'll give you like a pitfall trap type deal. To beat on him with a free lick in. I don't really use the bombs. There's some more bait. Spiderweb. You can use nets with trap tools and pitfall traps. I think it's thunder. Yeah, thunderbugs and trap tools make shock traps. And all there is to that. If you go into hot places, always carry cool drinks. If you go to the Hoarfrost Reach, take hot drink with you. In hot places, if you don't have a cool drink, you'll take damage while you're there. And then if you are in a cold spot, you don't take a hot drink, your stamina will drain faster. Nutrients and mega nutrients, base failure, they give you more maximum health. But if you eat for health before you go, you don't die, you won't need them. The max potion will maximize your health gauge, so is the ancient potion. So you really don't need the nutrients as far as that goes. I think you need nutrients to make them. But that's about it. Yeah, those energy drinks are nice. Like I said, you have plenty of rations or other things, so don't bother eating for stamina. Not specifically, man. You have your crafting those, which is nice. It'll show you everything you need to make stuff. So you ain't gotta remember it. I'm not real sure on this game as I haven't tested it, but on the other games, raw damage is more important than the elemental damage. Even if you're hitting the elemental weakness, it doesn't add up to more than if you have a higher raw. Let's see. The affinity's nice. That means if it's at least over 0%, you'll get critical hits. If it's a minus, instead of a critical hit, you have the opposite. You'll do less damage when it does it. And there's different elements. You get poison, water, dragon, fire, paralysis. That's what I'm using now. Okay. I usually use this one or the blossom for the poison damage, because especially against the elder dragons, the poison helps reduce their skills. They do, like the Charlotte lowers his wind shield, stuff like that. Then that's blast, sleep, ice. Yeah, I've got a bunch of longswords because that's all I use is longsword. I like the insect glaive. I got a few of those, but I've never used it on none of my stuff on this game. I liked it on 3 Ultimate, I think it was on the 3DS, but that's the only one. I just haven't, I don't use it. I like my longsword. We'll do, actually no, we'll do an expedition. Hit the touch pad and pull up your map, and then you can choose to go, that's one of the other towns, that's another area, and that's the area you start off at. There's Ancient Forest, the Wildspire Waste, the Lightning Vale, which you won't know about this, but you can get it's a fluvia is what it's called. Build it on your core highlands, the Elder's Recess. Yeah, you want cool drinks for that because it's got lava areas, and then the Hoarfrost Reach is all ice, so you want hot drinks for that. Let's see, we'll do I like the Rotten Vale, that's my favorite place to get. I can't stand the Coral Highlands because I never can remember my way through the goddamn place. The Elder's Reach is pretty cool. Hoarfrost Reach is pretty cool too. It's got some places that's kind of hard to remember where to go if you want to play it regularly. Ancient Forest and same daggone way I ain't got. I'll put it on higher because I don't feel like I got a quest I gotta do for my master rank. I gotta do an expedition there, so not like there's much to spoil, but I don't full and things, so we'll just do the Explorer. That's the first area you get to. One thing you want to do, for sure, is when you're playing the game tells you to do it, but it didn't really emphasize how important it is to gather materials. On this game, you have to gather everything to make everything. There's certain things you can buy, but it's better just to gather the stuff and save your money, because as you upgrade the weapons and armor, that shit can get expensive. So, you know, you want to use your money on doing upgrades rather than buying potions and things like that. But they're not expensive, but like I said, you'll want to use your money for weapon and armor upgrades instead. Yeah, definitely gather stuff. Like I said, I always keep my honey is not at max, so I can gather it when I'm out there. And a lot of it,
that powerful is out here, there's going to be some evidence of it. Some sort of change. Like monsters we've never seen before coming out of the woodwork.
It's a good thing to have your capture net equipped and capture stuff. That's how you get the endemic life in your house, in your room. But it's also good because it gives you, it'll give you a whole bunch of points, but some help. Yeah, some herbs right there. Circle together those. And one thing about these areas is things are always in the same spot.
Track. Let's have a look around and find more.
Investigate that, like how I put it on high rank and it's still doing the mushroom. Anyway.
Huh? Wait a second. These tracks are...
Some more herbs. One thing you definitely want to make sure you always...
Is this what I think it is?
I don't care anywhere about this shit I'm looking for. Anyway, you want to always gather honey. And if you see a mining outcrop, always mine. So I can look that. There's one over here somewhere. Right here, yeah. And you just hold down circle until they do it.
There's no mistake. It's here in the new world.
Mining outcrop. Like I said, they're always in the same place, but they may not have the same stuff. Now the herbs and mushrooms and shit, those are always gonna be the same thing in the same place. The herbs will always be right there. And it seems like, I don't know for sure, but if you're out in the area for a while, this stuff will respawn, so you can get it again. That's the fireflies, or whatever they are. They show you the monsters you're tracking, the stones. Use that with your slinger. Is it glitchy? Yep. Whenever you use it, it gives you infinite stamina for a while. Which in this game, if you're running and there's no enemies around, your stamina doesn't go down. Anyway, if there's enemies around, your stamina goes down. But like in other games, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if you need nothing around, or you were just walking. If you're running, it uses stamina. But this one it doesn't do it. Is it really easy? But yeah, this is just the ancient forest. I'm gonna show you the mushrooms. You need blue mushrooms and herbs to make potions. And you can actually, you can check beside them, and they'll make them auto craft whenever you got the stuff to make them. Wow, it's just herbs to make potions. It used to be herbs and blue mushroom. Anyway, you have to check beside it, and whenever you pick up stuff, if you get the room in your inventory, he or she will automatically craft it for you, so you don't worry about it. The jackals, fuck off. They don't wanna go. Y'all don't want none. I never can remember my way around this motherfucker. I used to know it back when I played it all the time, and now I can't remember. Those are always worth getting, because that's how you get your investigations for certain enemies. Is checking the footprints and the claw marks. There's what I was looking for. Honey. Always gather the honey. So yeah, I got one of my field research things filled up, so that means I get some more points, and plus, you know, whatever the other, probably a hard armor spear or something. These little things heal you. They're very useful. Though you really don't fight anything over here very often, I always end up fighting them off in the fucking woods. There's there's a fishing spot over here. I don't know if that dude's here or not. I don't see him. But you can fish right here. Fishing spot. Also, if you want to be lazy, you can just fish like they fish with a net. It's nighttime, so you can't see the fish swimming very well. Let's see. Yeah, you can catch all this shit with a net. If you fucking hit a net. Like that. 7 point. One of the trophies, there's a trophy for capturing a certain type of animal. He spawns right here. I'll show you. You haven't got that shit. I think it's the something rainbow trophy or some shit. But he spawns right there on the side of that tree, rock, whatever. I'll show you. I get close to it. Whenever I found him, he was right there. But he spawns at sunrise. He's not always there, but he's not as rare as some of the other ones are. But he spawns right there on the other side of that at sunrise. I don't remember if it's difficulty specific or not. I don't think it is. I think you can catch him anytime when he spawns. You have to be quick about it though, because if he sees you, he'll disappear. Yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't really know what else to show you. Kind of give you a heads up on things to help you out. But yeah, always gather stuff, because you're gonna be running through these areas anyway to hunt down the monsters that you're looking for. So gather stuff while you're doing it. A lot of the stuff you gather doesn't take up, like the mining ores and stuff that you mine. It doesn't take up inventory space. It's got its own spot in inventory. Like the herbs and nuts and things like that do. They'll take up your inventory space. But the mining and it seems like certain things for the fish don't take up space really. I know some things do, but also when you catch things with a net, that doesn't take up space. To do that, you hold down L2 and pull it up, and then R2 to fire it. And I've got mine set to my shortcut because I use it all the time. Like I say, it's a good way of getting points, especially early on, because you can catch just about anything. If it's a small animal, or insect, or a fish or something, you can catch it with the net, and you get points for it. And like I said, it also gives you stuff in your room.
There are first Wyverian footprints too. There must be a first Wyverian close by.
Okay.
Up there! It's a first Wyverian!
I'm pretty sure he appreciates you hollering and bitching.
Something has begun to stir.
We'll give that away.
We may
Big
be
ass
standing
frozen
on the surface of
elder.
something big, partner.
But it ain't bigger than Zora Magdaros. That big motherfucker. These little things right here are for your stingray. I'm shooting it in. Apparently I hit one of the flash bugs. Anyway, these are the same thing. These are for...
The air feels charged. My hair's standing on end.
Because you've been running around with a sweater on you and built up goddamn friction. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got as far as just help. Oh yeah, these little dudes, you kicking me away from them. They'll paralyze monsters. Those will. There's some that'll put them to sleep, some that'll shock them, like paralyze them. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones. Definitely check them out. Keep your eye out for them.
Over here, Bart.
Anyway, that's all I got. I just wanted to give some little help for people who haven't played it before, or if you're interested in the game, kind of getting out there what it's like when you're not hunting monsters. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I already had a video where I was hunting something. You can check that one out to see what it's like to hunt the monsters. Or I might make another one. I don't know. I might. We'll see. But appreciate y'all watching. Y'all take it easy and have a good day.